All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill in this one, Luis Castillo. What's the scouting report on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
There's a swing and a drive. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Booth. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Arise stands at second with no outs. This one in the air right field. Robles settles underneath it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. Let's take a look at our lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Jurickson Profar in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Kicks and fires. That one is absolutely belted. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. One out. Runner at second. Manny Machado, the next up for the Padres. Here's a high chopper. Polanco tosses to first. Machado is out.
That is it. The first baseman, number 9.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. That one lifted to left. A Rosarena after it. And that is that. Padres with the run scoring double and the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the back in Seattle and towing the slab. Yu Darvish. What do you look for here?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
And the righty deals. On the ground to the left. Machado jumps, throws, save. He beats it.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
No outs. Runner at first. And now for Seattle, Victor Robles. In there at the knees for a strike. Crawford gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a strike on the outside edge. Right-hander kicks, deals.
1-2.
In the dirt, blocked. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Next one misses, and it's 2-2. On the ground to first, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Batting third.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. That one's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
And there's a ball.
That's the ball.
The pitch. And the slider just misses. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Goes down looking. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Rodriguez, a rangy center fielder, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. To third. Zips it to first. Rodriguez out on the play. And that is the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They trail here 1-0. And we're back. And here comes Sander Bogaerts. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. And that one fouled off. Castillo, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a play, and they don't get the out.
The center fielder, number 3.
And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Left field, way back there. And it's gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
And here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. They say you win.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody on, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So a man aboard, Mason McCoy getting ready to hit. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make it impact. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Luis Arraez stands in. A double and a run scored his first time up. And a base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis.
Man at first,
Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's 0 for 1. Now a fly ball to right center. Robles makes the catch, and there's one down.
The left fielder, number 10.
Profar climbs in on that left side. Doubled in his first AB. Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
The third baseman, number 13. Manny Machado.
And here comes Scott Service as he's ready to make a change on the mound. Luis Castillo won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Edward Bizardo.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases. Their third home run of the inning. It's 8-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Cronenworth in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Still only one out here in the inning. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run, and they tack one on the board. It's 9-0.
Another home run. This is turning into BP. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Xander to the plate now. He played in the Seoul Series to open the 2024 season.
Such a cool experience for both teams, Boog. For Bogaerts, it was the 5th country he's played in since joining Major League Baseball. He had the chance to play in the London Series with the Red Sox in 2019 and in the Mexico City Series with the Padres in 2023.
And another ball. That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder.
And now here is Jackson Merrill. He's already homered in this game. Line drive base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second to third, and he's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Now here is Kyle Higashioka. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Merrill leads off first with 2 down to the inning. At the belt and fires. Up and
That's the ball.
in. Now 1-2. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Full count.
That one misses. 3-2 now. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. So 2 on with 2 away. And now it's going to be Mason McCoy. He's already homered here in this one. Back to right. Robles gets under it. And that is that. Bottom of the second. Now it's going to be Luke Raley. And there's a foul ball. Darvish, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
And first offering is fouled off.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
On the ground, 2 ball. Fires to second for 1, and that's 2.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Justin Turner in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and, you know, take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
And that's the 3rd out. We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound, Austin Vogt.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Arise. Forced to get out of the way of the first pitch.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Polanco tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder.
So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swung on, belted. Way back. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. Tatis goes the other way. It's 10-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one ripped right center field. That's a base hit.
The third baseman.
One
number
down.
13,
Here's Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. That was blasted to the moon. His second home run of the game. It's 12-0. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Trent
Number
Thornton.
46.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
Now batting. The second
Two
baseman.
outs, space is empty. Here's the second baseman, Xander Bogaerts. Swing and a pop-up. Raleigh in position. Brings it in for the third out. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Fought off foul.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Here's the 0-2. Ripped to right, base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Josh Rojas stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Crawford batting for the second time, and that's strike one. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1.
1-1.
First and second, no outs here in the last half of the third. Pitch misses there, and the count 2-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Left-hand batter waits. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
And first offering is fouled off. Polanco over at second. Rojas over at first with one away. This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. One run across. Now 2 runs score, and it's now 12-2.
Everything came together for him. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
One out, runner at second. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners.
1-0.
And a pitch. There's a strike. In there at the knees, and it's 1-2. The pitch. And another ball. And that'll fall for a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
First and third, one down. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. One run is in. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in. And now it's 12-4.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Nice line drive to the full side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Man at second with one away. And here's the first baseman, Luke Raley. That one's in there. Strike one.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
One out and a runner at second. That one down the line. Machado throws to first in time. Yeah, they get the out. Now it's Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1. Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. They get the out on Arozarena. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill.
And he deals. In the air, left field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Out to short. Crawford throws to first in time. Gets the catcher by a step.
The batter.
So digging in now for San Diego, Mason McCoy, 1 for 2. Popped up right side under it. Makes the grab, and that is that. Back at T-Mobile Park, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Justin Turner. The right-hander back to work. Outside low, ball 1.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Next one is off the plate. 2-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
2-2.
Tapped softly on the ground. Gets it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batter.
Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners.
Polanco.
And that's in there at the knees. The Padres up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
No,
The
that's
0-1
out.
is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And it skips in the dirt. Fouls one off. 2-2. Hard on the ground to first. Takes it himself. Already 2 gone here in the home
The
4th.
third baseman, number 4.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Josh Rojas. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside. That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The batter, number 3. Shortstop.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
Crawford.
Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Arias. Thornton back to work. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
You know, these Padres, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
Rodriguez makes the catch for the out. 1 away.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
Tatis at the plate now as he chases after that one.
1-1.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Right-handed reliever. Now
That's
one
a ball.
missed. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch is outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And down on strikes. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Jurickson Profar the next to hit. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. A swing and a soft liner. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Robert Suarez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Robles leading things off and takes a strike. That's in there. That's strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. On the ground, right side. Bogarts with the throw to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Splits the plate. That's strike 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Merrill on the move. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Ground ball, and this should do it. McCoy. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Padres take this one in a blowout.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
12-4 is the way this one finishes. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.